was Scott Bryson for 2. Jason Rock, that was 3. Charge to number 34, Spencer Eisenmaker. That's his first foul. 5th team foul for the Tigers. 3-2, 90-32, 8-6-5-4, 86-53, 8-6-5-3, 8-0-2-4, 80-24. 8-2-2-1, 8-2-2-1, 8-1-4-0, 8-1-4-0. Basketball, Telly Harper. number 3. On the line for the Owls, shooting 2. Shooting 3, I'm sorry. charge to number 30, Kevin Otherly. That's his 4th personal foul. Leon. Timeout charge to Sweetcotton.
Tournament, and the Owls lost by 8, but we're in the game all the way. Tip is won by Munns up to Wilkinson. Wilkinson off to Biesmeyer in the corner. Munns shoots over Harper from 8 and hits. And then quickly in the backcourt, Mexico out of this home court advantage. Ewart looking to get it in, almost a 5 count. Into Biesmeyer, guarded by Leandra Davis. Biesmeyer spins on Leandra, goes to the hole, off the Valley in the corner. He misses from 8. Ball is tipped out, though, to Wilkinson. He shoots in the paint and hits. 4-0, Mexico with the lead. Harper in the backcourt to Abney. Abney for the Owls comes to the forecourt. They've got Valley playing Abney. They don't want Abney shooting any threes over people from the outside. Leandra Davis pulls up from 15, no good. Rebound down low, taken out of there, and a great save into McCowan. Dribbles on DeMille Davis, laid up and in. Great save by Wilkinson to McCowan, who was ahead of the pack. Here's DeMille Davis to the forecourt. Davis had a big game on Tuesday night. Gets it off to Abney against Valley. Abney lob inside for Harper. He's into Harper. Harper in the corner, shoots over Munns and hits. The Owls really would like to get Telly involved early in the game. And now Mexico gets it into Harper again. Harper back off to Leandra Davis to Abney. Abney with Valley all over it. Abney looks inside, nothing doing. Bounce pass across the lane, picked off by Wilkinson. There's a pass inside the Munns, puts it up no good. Rebound, that is put back up and in by Chad Wilkinson, hanging around the weak side. Got it to go. Mexico leads 8-2. Played nearly 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Abney for the Owls in the front court. Abney off to Harper. Telly for a three-point bomb switch. Harper from way out hits the 3. It's an 8-5 game. To the forecourt with it is Wilkinson. He lost it. His head is pocket picked from behind by DeMille Davis. To Leandra Davis. Right at the line can tie it and does so. In the backcourt, Biesmeyer. The 2 juniors in the backcourt for Mexico. With the basketball, Biesmeyer to the foul line, off the Munns, inside. Wilkinson inbounds to Munns, tries to go baseline, had the ball knocked away from behind. To Davis, to Harris. Harris can't pass. Here's Munns to the forecourt for Mexico. Drives on Ewart in the paint. Turnaround jumper from 8. Good. Here's Abney for the Owls. Mexico retakes the lead. Lead pass to Harris. Harris back off to Abney. Abney for a 3 over Munns. Switch. Abney hits the tray, and the Owls lead 11-10. Marshall's first lead of the night. In the backcourt, Wilkinson threw the ball away. But Munn's able to recover. Valley against Harper. Cross-court pass picked off by Leandro Davis. Mexico has 3 early turnovers. Lead pass to Harper down low. Make it a 3-point play. In and out, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Munns, and then he throws it away in the front court to Harper. Telly shoots from the foul line. That's no good. Rebound. Game. Mexico's a much better team. He's just a freshman. He has the ball now. He was a big part of that Mexico win against the Owls at the Sedalia tournament. Munns out of the corner from 15, no good. Rebound, Wilkinson again. Over Harris, shoots and misses. Rebound by Ewart. Ewart off to Abney. Abney up the court to Harris. Look out. Waddell goes in, lays it in off the glass. Harris gets his first 2. It's a 5-point Marshall lead. Leandro Davis with the defense in the backcourt. Lead pass up to Belger. Belger to the forecourt, double team, triple team. Looks inside, finds Wilkinson over Harper. Good. Boy, Chad Wilkinson at 6'1" on the inside is really eating the Owls up. Here's Harper, shoots over Belger, misses everything. Harris, though, is able to save it to Abney, who shoots a 3 out of the corner. That's no good. Rebound underneath, taken out of there by guess who? Wilkinson from Mexico. Up the court, Biesmeyer drops. At the line to shoot 2. Second one. Gets it to go. And Harris off the bench for the Owls. Mexico puts up the pressure in the backcourt. Abney looks over the defense and dribbles over the line on the left for Marshall. Then shoots a long 3 and hits it over Munns again. 18-14 Marshall. Belger front court. Wilkinson down inside of Bruce. Bruce spins. Off-balance shot in the lane. Beautiful. Bruce gets it to go down for Mexico. It's a 2-point game again. Harper in the backcourt to Ewart, off to Abney. Abney, bounce pass to Brock, goes to the lane, laid up and in. Brock gets his first 2 off the bench. Owls lead 20-16. Pass to Bruce against Ewart. Takes him to the hole, shoots it up from 8, no good. Rebound Ewart, off to Abney. Abney looks up court. Joe to the forecourt. Joe shoots a long 3, good again! He drilled that baby from about 24 feet out over Munn. Pass into Bruce from Belger in the backcourt. Bruce with the ball into Wilkinson against Brock. Goes baseline, laid up and in. Oh, Wilkinson's a player, man. Here's Abney in the backcourt. Out of trouble to the forecourt comes Joe. Abney goes baseline, and bound for Mexico. Bounce pass in the backcourt to Bruce. Off to Biesmeyer, down the lane. He gets it into Bruce in the corner. Out to McCowan. Here's Wilkinson for a 3-pointer. Good. Chad Wilkinson has got 9 first-quarter points. Here's Harper. He threw it away to the front court. And then turnover. Munns on the 1-and-1. Good. Line as well. Second one in the air. We're tied. Munns hits them both. Now the Owls almost turn it over to 23. Wilkinson gets it into McCowan. McCowan around Harris in the paint from 8. Good. Mexico's run off 9 in a row. Telly Harper in the backcourt throws it away. There's McCowan. Shoots a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound by Harper. Out of there to Abney. Abney with it for the Owls. Shovels a pass to the forecourt to Brock, who shoots over Munns from 8 and hits. That stops a 9-0 Mexico run. Now Brock a turnover in the backcourt to Harris, who lays it up and in. Oh, you can't blink for a minute. Back to the forecourt with it is McCowan. Marshall leads 27-25. Into the middle, Wilkinson to Munns, side of the lane, good. There's Abney in the backcourt for Marshall. Abney around a Fitzgerald screen against Belger. Abney to the forecourt. Abney goes inside Belger to the paint, floats one up, it's short. Rebound Telly Harper, that doesn't go. Ball get it in, does so to Copeland in the corner. Belger into Biesmeyer. The Owls are going to go into a zone here. Here's a tip ball. Belger off to Biesmeyer to Belger, shoots a 3 over everybody, it's no good. Rebound taken out of there by Munns. Munns shoots from the paint area, no good. Rebound, again, it's Belger this time. He missed the layup. Underneath. Ewart gets it into Telly Harper in the backcourt. Harper to Brad Ewart to DeMille Davis. Davis dribbles up to the forecourt. against Biesmeyer. Davis around Biesmeyer. 30 seconds left to play in the quarter. Fitzgerald off to Abney in the corner against Belger. Down low, Harper goes inside Munns, lays it up and in. The quarter, it's been a wild and woolly one here in the first quarter at Mexico. In the corner with it, here's Munns, lob inside, tipped away and stolen away by Ewing. Nice play by the Owl senior, and back comes Marshall. Brock pass to Copeland, shoots over Munns from 8. They shoot 2 for Marshall. First one rolls. Second free throw is good. They get the ball into Biesmeyer. Biesmeyer to the front court. Biesmeyer with 4 seconds, off the Belcher for a 3. That's no good. For the Owls, he's playing with 2 fouls. Leandro Davis back in the game for Marshall. He's got 2. Alley-oop to Telly Harper. Crowd here, but the Owls miss connections. Belcher in the backcourt to Bruce. It's Belcher, Bruce, Biesmeyer, Wilkinson, and Dowley to start this second quarter for Mexico. Belcher, the freshman, off to Biesmeyer, goes in the paint area, had his shot rejected. Wilkinson looks to get it in, does so out high to Belger against Emil Davis. Off to three-point try by Biesmeyer, no good. Rebound down low, Abney. And Abney had the ball knocked away from behind. Bruce. Off to Biesmeyer. Biesmeyer, top of the circle, Bruce. Down inside, Vallely twists and turns and hits the jumper in the lane. He gets his first 2 of the night. So the Owl turnover leads to a Mexico bucket. Here's Emil Davis against Biesmeyer. Dribbles around him into the paint. Tried to get it inside and lost it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson ahead to Biesmeyer. Lay it up. Free throw off the back iron, no good. There's Wilkinson again. Shoots over Ewart. He misses. Rebound by Bruce. Swatted away by Telly Harper. To Leandro Davis. Davis drives on again. Belt. Davis hit Davis on the second free throw, no good. Leandro 1 of 2 from the line on that occasion. And we're tied at 31. Here's Nunley in the backcourt. Off to Belcher. Belcher against Harper. Now Abney picks him up. Off to Biesmeyer, left alone for a three-pointer. Good. Biesmeyer hits the tray. And the Owls left him alone. And he knocked it down. And Mexico leads by 3, 34-31. 6.5 left to play in the first half. Abney to Leandro Davis in the corner. Off to DeMille Davis against Biesmeyer. DeMille up front. Sedalia hits them both. Here's Nunley to the forecourt for Mexico. Nunley over to McCowan. The Owls in a 1-3-1 zone here. Here is a shot put up by Wilkinson out of the corner. Good again. Wilkinson's got 11. DeMille Davis lead pass to Leandro Davis, who lays it up and in. Davis got behind the defense, and brother DeMille hit him with a pass right on the money. Again, Mexico by a point. Top of the circle. With it is Nunley. Nunley directing the offense over to Wilkinson for a three-pointer out of the corner. No good this time. Rebound Abney. The Owls have got some numbers. DeMille Davis leaves it off to Harper for a jam. Telly with 11. The Owls regain the lead. Davis hit the trailer Harper, who slammed it with the left hand. The Owls lead by a point. Here's Nunley. Off to McCowan for a three-pointer. Good. Mexico shooting over the zone. Here's Wilkinson. He's asking for the officials to help each other out, but Mexico has the ball back, and the Owls have a turnover. Here is McCowan off to Nunley, who scores up for a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Bruce Banks is good. It's a 4-point Bulldog lead. Here's DeMille Davis against Nunley. Davis to the forecourt for the Owls. Davis against Nunley, off to Abney, guarded by McCowan. Here's Leandro Davis with it. In the corner, DeMille Davis around a flying Nunley and hits the jumper out of the corner. Nunley left his feet, and how. Looked like he was at a track meet. Here's Nunley in the backcourt for Mexico. Owls trail by a deuce. Nunley to the forecourt. The Owls have gone back to a man defense, shooting a three-point try and hitting it. Here's McCowan. Mexico is deadly from 3 here in this ball game. Here's DeMille Davis to the forecourt. It's a 5-point Bulldog lead. Here's Leandro Davis around Wilkinson. His three-pointer is blocked. Gets it into Harris. Harris, top of the circle. DeMille Davis off to Abney. Abney for a jumper. Good. Joe's foot was just inside the line. Marshall down by 3. Owls Owls need to get a couple of stops here on defense. Here's Wilkinson, goes in between two players, lays it up and in. He's got 13 points. DeMille Davis back for the Owls. Davis against Nunley at the three-point line. He drives around Nunley, shoots over Wilkinson, no good. Rebound Nunley, ran over Davis, no call. To the forecourt with it. Down low, Wilkinson. Shot his first free throw, no good. Free throw in the air, good. Mexico's biggest lead. They match it. They led 8 too early. There's a pass stolen away by Nunley in the backcourt. To Belcher. Double team. Here's Wydell Harris back for the Owls in the front court. To Abney. Abney in the corner. Boy, the athleticism by the Bulldogs on defense is really hurting the Owls. Marshall turns it over, and back comes Belcher with it. In the corner to Nunley. Nunley against DeMille Davis. Top of the circle. Biesmeyer has it. Biesmeyer off the Belcher, goes in the paint. Pass man-to-man on the inbounds. Here's Nunley. Nunley out high. Over to Biesmeyer, to Belcher in the corner. There's Valley from 12. Good. Mexico by 8. Kelly Harper to the forecourt. Back to DeMille Davis. The Owls need a bucket. 2:30 left to play in a half. Here's Abney, shoots a three over Belcher. Good again. What a big bucket by Joe Abney. He's got 14. The Owls back within 5. Here's Nunley to the forecourt. Cross-court pass. Open is Biesmeyer in the paint. Back off to Wilkinson. Spots for a three. Good. Wilkinson answers with a three of his own. He's got 17 in the ball game. Davis in the paint to Harper for a jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound Fitzgerald. That won't go. Harper battling. Has his shot blocked away by Galloway. Up ahead to Nunley. Look out. Roll it up and in. Harper to the forecourt to Copeland. Copeland shoots over Wilkinson, misses. Rebound by Nunley. Mexico on a run. He drives, lays it up. Good! Mexico leads by a dozen. DeMille Davis in the forecourt. Crowd is on their feet here in Mexico. Davis drives and shoots over Wilkinson and hits. Back with it is Biesmeyer. Biesmeyer to the forecourt. Off to Nunley. Nunley has changed the complexion of this ball game. Mexico wants to pull it out and rest. Here's Abney for a 1-and-1. Good. No good. Rebound. Harper battles for it. Galloway comes under it to Wilkinson. Off to Nunley for a jumper over Ewart. No good. Rebound by Abney. Abney dribbles between three men to the forecourt. Abney and Joe at the line. It's good. Abney hits them both. The Owls make it a 9-point Mexico lead. A minute left to play in a half. Marshall needs a stop and to get one of their own before the break. Free throw on the 1-and-1, good. Free throw, next one by Nunley, good again. Nunley off the bench with 6. Here's Brock against Biesmeyer. Fall away jumper from 12, no good. Rebound taken out of there. Long lead pass up to McCowan, lay it up and in. Comes Marshall. There's Abney with it. Abney shoots a long three, in and out, no good. Rebound by Valley, 30 seconds left to play in the half. Coach Keith Miller almost had to tackle Nunley and tell him to play for one. Up to McCowan. Mexico by 13. 25 seconds left to play in a half. Nunley holds the ball on his hip near the timeline. Clock winds down to 12, 11, now 10 seconds. Now they'll start the offense. Nunley goes to the hole, off to Bruce, shoots a jumper over Ewart. Nunley's left open for the rebound. It's up. No good. Second one in the air, good. Ewart, a long pass for Harris. Harper shoots at the buzzer. 3 fouls for Marshall. Here is Biesmeyer back out to Valley. Biesmeyer driving into the hole and whips the first one. Oh, in the air, off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Harper, off to DeMille Davis. Owls down by 15. Davis behind the back of the forecourt against Biesmeyer. Passes tip. Harper gets it back for the Owls, back to DeMille Davis and to Abney in the front court. Abney directing the Owl offense. Marshall needs points in a hurry. Here's Harper, top of the circle with it. Telly against Munns, off to Abney with Valley on him. DeMille Davis shoots a three, and it's off the back iron, no good. Back with it comes Biesmeyer. Mexico with the ball and a 15-point lead. Biesmeyer against Leandro Davis. Top of the circle with it is McCowan, drives on Abney, off to Munns, open from 16 out of the corner, that's automatic. Munns will eat you alive from the baselines. He's got 10 points. Here's Leandro Davis in the corner to Abney. Abney shoots a three over Valley. That's no good. Rebound taken out of by Telly Harper, who shoots over Munns. Baseline no good. Rebound comes off to Abney again. To DeMille Davis. Davis, a screen around Harper, goes into the lane, puts it up off the glass, good. DeMille Davis has got 8. The Owls trail by 15. Marshall wants to press. There's Wilkinson coming back to help out. Off to Biesmeyer against Leandro Davis. Biesmeyer drives to the lane, and DeMille to Munns, back off to Biesmeyer. Biesmeyer bounce pass inside Wilkinson. Pass tipped away from Valley. Gets it back, puts it up from 8 feet, no good. Rebound by Wilkinson. But the Owls get it back. Here's Abney around Valley, goes into the paint, lays it up and in off the glass. Well, Valley won't be able to cover Abney from out there. Here is Biesmeyer with it. Biesmeyer back off to McCowan in the paint. Downstairs, wide open is Wilkinson. Missed the gimme. Rebound by Ewart. Now Wilkinson knocks it away from Ewart. Goes inside, lays it up and in. Well, the Owls got a break, but Wilkinson took advantage of it and picked Ewart's pocket from behind and got it to go. Here's Harris in three-point land. Harris out to Leandro Davis with it. Davis off to Abney. Abney between the two wheels. Dribbling on. There's a pass tipped away and a foul going to be. And the Owls inbound in the backcourt. Abney with it for Marshall. Against Belcher, who's now in the game for Mexico. Here's Wydell Harris in three-point country. Wydell off to Abney in the corner, guarded by the freshman Belcher. To Leandro Davis, spurs up for a three, that's short. Rebound Harper, that won't go down, tipped up by him. Abney looks to get it in, does so to Leandro Davis. Davis out of the corner, a three, good. Leandro Davis buries the tray. The Owls have hit 6 3-pointers in the game, but Mexico has matched that. And the Owls trail by a dozen. Belcher off to Wilkinson, fakes the three, back off to Biesmeyer. Biesmeyer on a Wilkinson screen. Wilkinson working on Harper down low. Howley off to McCowan and Wilkinson out of the corner, no good. Rebound by Abney. Abney lead pass to Leandro Davis, goes up, good. Davis on the snowboard. The Owls trail by 10. Here's Biesmeyer up the floor to Belcher. Belcher to the forecourt. Back off to Wilkinson. Biesmeyer to the paint. Inside, lay it up right hand, no good. Rebound taken out of there. Wilkinson looking, almost a 5 count. Gets it into Biesmeyer against Copeland. Biesmeyer against Aaron Copeland playing with a couple of fouls. Here's Wilkinson down inside. Valley got around Harper, laid it up and in. Valley got loose. He's got 6 in the game. Here's Abney. Abney to Ewart. Ewart in the paint to Harper. Harper goes inside. There's Abney to Harper. Harper shoots out of the corner over Valley and hits. Telly with 13. Owls are down by 10 again. Here's Wilkinson in the paint. Valley hits it. Here's Abney in the backcourt, almost lost it. Fitzgerald gets it into Telly Harper to Abney. Abney in the backcourt against Belcher. Abney to the forecourt. Double team. Had the pass tipped away. DeMille Davis recovers in the corner against Valley. Into Harper. Down low Copeland. And still 3.5 up to play in the quarter. Leandro Davis for a 3-point try. No good. Belcher with the rebound. And back comes Mexico. On the wing Wilkinson against Copeland. In the paint. Back off to a wide open Biesmeyer. 3-point try is no good. Rebound by Belcher. Good. Belcher on the stick back gets his first 2. Mexico leads by 14. Abney to Leandro Davis to the forecourt. Davis to the foul line. Downstairs to Telly Harper. Puts it up and in. Nice catch by Telly, and thought Leandro might have picked off his own player there. Here's Wilkinson, almost walked over to Belcher. Belcher in 3-point country around Abney to the paint. Off to Valley, open from 12. No good. Can't believe they actually missed one. Here's Abney, lead pass to Copeland. Copeland runs to the bucket, puts it up from 12, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Valloway. Off to Biesmeyer, behind the back, shovels a pass inside, and Copeland picks it off. Copeland tries to get rid of it. Aaron in the backcourt gets it to Leandra Davis. Davis to the forecourt. Leandra around Valloway, lays it up and in. A beautiful move around Valloway and Nunley. Oh, he's got 13. Nunley back in a blink from Mexico. Into the paint, Belcher, a jumper, good. Harper with it now for the Owls. To Leandra Davis to the forecourt. Back off to Abney. Abney shoots a 3 over Belcher. No good. Rebound by Valloway. Off to Nunley. Mexico's got a 3-on-1. Nunley behind the back pass to Belcher. He walked. Mexico recognizes that, and they're going to press in the backcourt. Here's Brock off to Fitzgerald with a forecourt to Ewart. Owls got a 3-on-2. Here's Copeland, goes down, lay it up. First free throw, good. Aaron's got 2 points in the game. Second one by Aaron off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Bruce, who's now in the game. Up the court to McCowan. McCowan in the paint, had the ball taken away, but gets it back. Bruce to Wilkinson. Owls down by 11 here. Ewart gets it into Leandra Davis, who's also back in the game for Marshall. Davis trying to dribble out of trouble. In seconds, the Owls need to finish with a flurry here and get back in this game before quarter number 4 rolls around. There's Abney to the forecourt to the 3-point line. Abney dribbling inside, goes in, lays it up, good. Abney just weaved around like he was going through a maze until he found an opening. Here's McCowan to the forecourt from Mexico. McCowan's left alone for a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound comes out to Leandra Davis. Davis for Marshall to the forecourt. Leandra to the 3-point strike. Off to Abney. Abney wants to shoot that 3. Goes inside, throws it up. Oh, for that to happen, there's Nunley in the backcourt. Nunley with the basketball, guarded by Leandra Davis. Nunley, Mexico spreads the floor. They get it off to Belcher, top of the circle, Nunley. Off to McCowan. The Owls now are going to try and trap. Here's Nunley going to the hole. He walked with it. Ewart's got to get it in. Does so to Davis. Up to DeMille Davis, who's back in the game with his 4 fouls. Davis weaves his way to the forecourt against Nunley. Off to Harper. We're inside of 15 seconds. Leandra Davis, a lob to Telly. He missed the dunk attempt. Then back comes Mexico. Here's Munns. And he lost it. Leandra Davis with 1 second left to play in the quarter. Check it, 3 seconds. 2. Nunley goes up a half-court shot. Nunley didn't realize what was going on, and everyone's yelling, shoot. He just fired up from half-court and went in off the glass. Here's Bruce. Mexico gets the ball to start the 4th quarter. Down low, Munns. Back to Biesmeyer for a 3. No good. Rebound. Bruce gets it. In the paint, shoots over Ewart. That's short. Ewart on the rebound for the Owls. Off to Abney. Abney to DeMille Davis. Davis to the forecourt. Owls down by 12 instead of 9 or even 7 or 6. Davis in the corner to Abney, shoots a 3 over Belcher. That's no good. Rebound Harper in the paint, shoots over Bruce. That can't go down. Rebound by Munns. He lost it in the paint, but Bruce recovers. Bruce wants to dribble out of trouble, and Nunley has the ball in the backcourt. He's been big for Mexico. He's got 10 points off the bench. Wilkinson wants to drive on Abney. Instead goes inside to Belcher. Puts it up behind the head off the glass and in over Ewart. Davis to the forecourt for the Owls. Belcher's got 6 points off the bench. Coach Kevin Hart wants Ewart gets it into Wydell Harris to DeMille Davis in the backcourt. Harris working on Nunley to Wydell Harris. To Abney. Abney for a 3 over Belcher, who takes a run at him. It's no good. Rebound by Harris, or rather by Valloway, who's been big under the glass. Here's Munn shooting over Abney. Good. He catches the ball in that area. It's good night. Here's DeMille Davis inside for Harper. Pass too far. The Owls turn it over. Mexico wants to put this thing away. They're up by 16. Here's Nunley inside of Ewart. Laid up left hand. No good. Rebound Wilkinson and a whisk. Off the Munns to Nunley. Over to Wilkinson. Spots up for a 3. No good. Rebound by Abney against Belcher. And his pass is tipped. Outlet pass is tipped. And Coach Keith Miller holds up 5 5 fingers. He wants his kids to take it easy. There's a shot inside the Valley. He puts it up and in. Valley's got 10 points. DeMille Davis to Ewart. Ewart off to Wydell Harris. Into the paint to Harper. Shoots over Valley from 8 and hits. Valley's having a big night, but too much Mexico, too many weapons. 17 points. There's a pass tipped away by Wydell Harris, recovered by Harper. Then it's a jump ball as Tully tries to save it and does so to Abney. Abney to Harris, back to Harper. Tully lays it up, good. Back is Mexico. It's a 14-point game. Belcher against Harris. Belcher killed the dribble off the Nunley. Had his pocket picked by DeMille Davis. And then Nunley is able to recover it in the backcourt. Nunley gets it off to Belcher, goes into the paint, shoots over Ewart, and it hasn't been as good as that. Belcher's first free throw, roll. Belcher with the second one, good. Pumped the front of the rim and fell through. Here's Abney to the forecourt. Abney double teamed at the three-point line. Abney into the paint, down low to Harris, lost on a lob inbound to Harper. Harper off to Abney around a Harper screen for 3, and he rainbows it down. Joe with 23 on the night. Quickly back is Biesmeyer. He turned 4:45 up to play in the game. The way these two teams can score points, it's not over. Abney shoots a 3 over Belcher, no good. Rebound, tipped out of there, and it's saved by Belcher, but to Abney. To Tully Harper for a jumper. That's short. Rebound by Munns in the paint. Double team in the backcourt, cross-court pass to Belcher. To the forecourt to Wilkinson. Wilkinson misses a free throw. The Owls aren't done yet. Here's Davis dribbling on Wilkinson, lay it up left hand, good. You get back to work, make my job a lot easier over at the radio station. Back in play, Mexico has it. And here is Biesmeyer, double team. Biesmeyer drives off the Ballowing in the corner. He threw it right into the hands of Wydell Harris. Look out. Harris goes down, holds it up, and then he lost it. And back comes Mexico. That'd have been a big bucket there, but Wydell didn't have the numbers and backed it out and lost the ball. Here's Wilkinson for a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Ewart. He's a little bit of token pressure. Here's Leandra Davis. Shoots a long 3. Hits it. Davis nails a 3, and the Owls are back in it. They're down by 8 with still 3.5 up to play in the game. Here's Biesmeyer in the backcourt to Wilkinson. Baseball pass to Munns. Cross-court to Belcher against Harper. Blaze it up in it. Belcher's got 10. Back come the Owls. Here's Abney. Fakes the 3. Off to Ewart. He drives in. Had a shot into Leandra Davis against Wilkinson. Davis puts up a 3 in heavy traffic. No good. Rebound by Munns. Munns against Belcher. Well, gets it off to Belcher to the forecourt to Biesmeyer. Biesmeyer off to Wilkinson. Wilkinson in the corner, guarded by Davis. Gets it off to Biesmeyer and a whistle, and Leandra is out of the ball game. 1-1 time, and Biesmeyer hits the coffin here this season. Hits them both. And the Owls in the backcourt now. Here's DeMille Davis against Biesmeyer. DeMille Davis into the paint, back off to Abney for a 3. Good again. Abney's got 6 threes. Here's a steal by DeMille Davis in the backcourt. Lay it up and in. It's a 7-point game with 2.5 left. Wilkinson in the backcourt, double team. Gets it out to Belcher. Back comes Mexico. Belcher almost walked. Over to Wilkinson, had the ball knocked away, gets it back, shoots over Fitzgerald and missed. Rebound down low. Fitzgerald gets it into Tully Harper. Harper will dribble to the front court. Tully had the ball knocked away from behind. Owls wanted a foul, none coming. Back comes Munns. Munns at the line for 2, hits the first this win. Second free throw, rattled around, falls through. He's got 14 points. The Owls down by 9 again. Here's Wydell Harris going in, laid up good. The Owls beat Mexico down the floor and got an easy one. Back with it, Mexico in the backcourt. Here's free throw. Good. Munns at the line for a second one. Oh, he missed the second one. Rebound out of there by Brock. It's an 8-point game. Brock drives, goes up, hung in there in this second half. This is a tough place to play, man. Here is Wilkinson to the forecourt, guarded by Harris. Harris tried to foul him. The official wouldn't call it. Cross-court pass to Now the lead down low to Wilkinson. Back off to Munns. To Wilkinson. He goes up. Free throw. Good. And trying to redeem themselves from the loss last night at Fulton. Abney passes. Ewart gets it into Abney against Belcher. Around a screen. Shoots from three from way out. No good. Rebound battling is Biesmeyer with Brock. Biesmeyer comes out of the pack with it. Biesmeyer to the forecourt to Wilkinson. Off to Munns. To Biesmeyer. 3-point. 1-and-1 time. Biesmeyer hits it. Good again. A 12-point game with 1:10 left. Here's Brock. Shoots a three. First one is in the air. No good. Second one. This one's too hard by Jason. Next one in the air. Good. Brock gets it to go. He's got 5 in the game. It's 11-point Mexico lead. Wilkinson tries to inbound, almost stolen away by Abney. Here's Belcher. 1-and-1 for Belcher. He missed it. Rebound by Telly Harper. Gets it off to Abney. Abney to the front court to Ewart. Ewart over. Wilkinson baseball pass to the front court to Nunley. Nunley. Double team. Off to Biesmeyer. Biesmeyer back to Nunley between the two circles. Owls have to foul here. I don't know if they're going to, though. Here's Wilkinson. Off to Belcher. Cross-court pass to Biesmeyer. 45 seconds up to play in the game. And then you would think there'd be more. Good. Mexico has 100 points on the night. Here's Brock to Harper. Chelly for a 3-point bomb. That doesn't go. Rebound bounced around. Belcher has it. Head of the pack, Nunley. So Nunley's free throw is in and out, no good. Rebound batted around in the backcourt. Taken out of there. Shot put up by Learmeyer, no good. And back come the Owls. Here's Fitzgerald to the forecourt. 20 seconds left. Grant for a three. Switch. Fitzgerald hits a three-pointer for the Owls. Mexico, though, has got this one in tow. They're up 100-89. 6 seconds left. Shot put up side of the lane, no good. Rebound by Bloomhorst. Up the court to Roadhouse, who lays it up. Good at the buzzer. And that ends the ball game. Roadhouse gets one at the buzzer, but Mexico has the big numbers as they win it 100-91 here tonight. And this is the kind of game we anticipated this evening.